three. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault, but couldn't tell you yesterday.
Julia Stiles was like on top of the
Remember
world.
when they used to call rom-com chick flick?
Yes.
Also hilarious.
Is one more politically
They don't
correct?
make good rom-coms anymore.
It's like they don't think teens have lives anymore.
Their lives are online now.
I love Julia Stiles, bro. She's so awesome.
Are we supposed to believe that this is a public school? Like this
Not-
castle?
I'm sure there's some out there.
Did you notice it said Padua Prom?
No. it is-
Padua is the town where Taming of the Shrew is set.
Ah.
I don't know if I have to censor that.
I'm sure you won't find Padua any different than your old schools. Same little asswipe shit for brains everywhere. I've got deviants to see and a novel to finish. Now scoot. Scoot!
Okay. Thanks.
Oh.
Heath Ledger.
Patrick
Ledgers on the
Verona.
screen there.
He's so
I see we're
handsome.
making our visits a weekly ritual.
Only so we can have these moments together. Should I hit the lights?
Don't like that. Nope. Inappropriate.
I was joking with the lunch lady. It was a bratwurst.
Bratwurst? Aren't we the optimist?
Look at all the Oscar winners in this room right now.
Creamy. Look. Oh gosh.
Michael Ekman, I'm supposed to show you around.
Oh, hi.
Why is he dressed like a businessman to go to high school? Like khakis and a full button down? Like, what are we doing?
Nerd.
He's dressing for success, you know?
In the briefcase book bag.
This is why he has no friends. I can tell you right now. Put on some jeans and a t-shirt, man. It's high school. You're
In
not
the
going to a job
90s.
interview. Trust me, you will miss the days of wearing your jeans and a t-shirt. Like,
He's dressing for the job he wants,
Is it? What do
which
they
is
call
a
those? Like,
40-year-old middle-aged man.
he even has a briefcase.
That's
Like,
what I
it's
said.
really 55 midlife crisis. Crazy work.
What group is she in?
I burn, I pine, I perish.
Of course.
There's an actual line from Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah, but see, there's a difference between like and love. Because I like my Skechers, but I love my Prada backpack. But I love my Skechers. That's because you don't have a Prada backpack.
Okay,
Yeah.
Romantic? Hemingway? He was an abusive alcoholic misogynist who squandered half his life hanging around Picasso trying to nail his leftovers.
As opposed to a bitter, self-righteous
Keegan.
hag who has no friends.
Pipe down, Chachi.
Aggression.
What did I miss?
The oppressive patriarchal values that dictate our education.
Good.
Hey!
Mr. Morgan,
Said me.
is there any chance we could get Kat to take her Midol before she comes to class?
Someday you're gonna get bitch slapped, and I'm not gonna do a thing to stop it. I want to thank you for your point of view. I know how difficult it must be for you to overcome all those years of upper middle class suburban oppression. But the next time you storm the PTA, crusading for better lunch meat or whatever it is you white girls complain about, ask them why they can't buy a book written by a black man. That's right, Mom. Don't even get me started on YouTube.
Wow.
I forgot
Anything
about
else?
this stuff.
Yeah, go to the office. You're pissing me off.
What? Mr. Morgan?
Later.
Yo, black teachers. I miss when they used racist jokes sometimes. Sometimes it was funny back in the day. I'll say.
Yeah, teachers can't do that anymore.
Not even close. I'm at your energy, but there's a limit.
At the sight of Reginald stiffened.
Yo, Allison Janney.
Judith!
Turgid?
What's another word for engorged?
Turgid.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Tumescent?
Huh?
Perfect.
Tumescent kind of reminds me of a tumor, though.
By the way, his testicle retrieval operation went quite well, in case you're interested.
Wasn't.
Looking good, ladies.
Oh, she's out of reach, even for you.
Oh,
No one's out of reach for me.
You want to put money on that?
What did you say?
sorry, I said I hate all of this. I don't like the leering, masculine stereotype of 90s and early aughts. I just don't like it.
It's pretty gross.
It's pretty bad. And they're always being bet on in the 90s. I just feel like they're always like, you want to put money on it? Like they're always betting on some girl. Like, I can learn this girl.
You want to take a shot? Be my guest. She's actually looking for a French tutor.
Are you serious? That's perfect.
Do you speak French?
Well, no, but I will.
He was the elf in Ella Enchanted.
Ah. Is that who that is?
Yeah. Aslan or something.
He also looks like the elf from the Santa Claus.
Remove head from sphincter, then drive.
Wait, that's Bianca's sister?
The mewling, Rampalian wretch herself.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys ever watch Daria?
I need to watch Daria. I heard it's really good.
Oh, that show is hilarious. My mom actually equates the two characters very similar.
Of course, she's reading the bell jar.
Make anyone cry today?
Sadly, no. But it's only 4:30.
Julia Stiles has also played other variations of Shakespearean characters, I believe, too.
Hey, what's this? It
That makes
says Sarah
sense.
Lawrence.
Sarah Lawrence College in Bronxville? Not that I'm joking at a great school, but that's not the height of my, like, top tier schools for her.
What are the two house rules? Number 1, no dating till you graduate. Number 2, no dating till you graduate. That's it.
Pretty easy to remember.
This morning, I delivered a set of twins to a 15-year-old girl. Do you know what she said to me?
I'm a crack whore who should have made my skeezy boyfriend wear a condom.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which?
Total lack of compassion there.
Old rule out. New rule. Bianca can date. When she does.
Oh,
But she's a mutant. What if she never dates?
Then you'll never date. Oh, I like that. And I'll get to sleep at night.
The deep slumber of a father whose daughters aren't out being
I've never
impregnated.
seen a show where the daughter actually listens.
Can't you just find some blind deaf retard to take you to the movies so I can have
Oh, wow.
one date?
This is truly a 90s film.
Yes.
Well, though there is an alternative.
There is?
Yeah, French food. We could, eat some together, Saturday night.
You're asking me out? That's so cute. What's your name again?
Cameron.
Is he tutoring her?
Yeah, in French.
My dad just came up with a new rule. I can date when my sister does.
You're kidding.
He just got to the school and he's tutoring her?
They had to find some way to get them together.
And you do that for me?
Hell yes.
You would do that
I mean, you know,
for me.
You would do that for me.
I would do anything for you, Miss Galinda. That's straight from Wicked, guys.
Maybe if we were the last two people alive and there were no sheep. Are there sheep?
Sheep?
That man said he wanted to sleep with an animal. What's bestiality?
I remember this in biology, but we never actually got to do it.
Well, I got to dissect a frog. It was really fun, actually.
Hey, and what about him?
Most even didn't.
He sold his own liver on the black market for a new set of speakers.
People would really believe these sorts of rumors?
It was high school.
I must have been like the most lonerest of loners because no one ever told me this type of crap.
This never happened in my school either. I mean, this
Okay,
is
cool.
so far unrealistically not my school.
Hi. How you doing? Listen. Hi. Wait a minute.
What I
Why
think
did you
you
take the
need to
marker
do
out of his hand?
is you need to hire a guy
who'll go out with her. Someone who doesn't scare so easily.
That guy?
He's so handsome.
He is so handsome.
Who would even pay?
I have a on my face, don't I?
Hey, how you doing?
I watch these movies and glad I just went to the school that I went to. That's all I'm saying.
You're gonna pay me to take out some chick.
Yeah, he has the accent in this.
How much?
$20.
$20?
Maybe that was like $50.
That's 100 easy. In that time.
Fine, 30.
$30.
We go to the movies. That's $15.
Inflation.
We get popcorn. That's 53. And she'll want Raisinets, right? So we're looking at $75.
This isn't a negotiation. Take it or leave it, Trailer Park.
You're the one that wants something from me.
Exactly.
Did you just hand him one bill? $75 is not equivalent to one bill.
I guess this is deposit.
Hey there, girlie.
Ew.
How you doing?
Oh my God.
Sweating like
This
a
would be
pig,
me.
actually, and yourself?
Well, tonight I take you places you've never been before.
Okay.
Like where? The 7-Eleven on Broadway? Do you even know my name, Screwboy?
I know a lot more than you think.
Why does he sound like Chris Hemsworth?
Australian.
Mm.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
Afraid of you? Why would I be afraid of you?
Well, most people are.
Well, I'm not.
Well, maybe you're not afraid of me, but I'm sure you've thought about me naked, huh?
Am I that transparent?
Uh-huh. Don't worry.
I need you, baby, oh baby.
Baby, oh baby.
Oh, what is it? This whole day? You mind?
Are you serious? Me too, girl. Me too, girl. 100%, honey.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you get.
It's not in the
You can't
parking
just block
spot.
somebody.
Whoops.
Whoops!
Like legally, I don't even think she's at fault. Like
Insurance does not cover PMS.
Excuse me?
What kind of foolishness?
How about stopping in an illegal spot?
How about recognizing her as the hero that she is?
Friday night, Bogey Lowenstein is having a party. It's the perfect opportunity
Perfect opportunity for what?
for you to take out Kat.
He looks like a grown man in this high school, by the way.
He, yes, he looks like he's 32.
Yeah. Next is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who looks like he's 13.
He should be in middle school. I love the soundtrack for this movie.
I was the nerd that wouldn't even have gone. I wouldn't even fit in this movie. I would have been friends with Julia Stiles, actually.
I would have been at home studying.
I think we would have been friends. Like, why? Guy comes up to me, like, why are you talking to me? Do I know you? Which is why I'm still single.
I think I like the white shirt better.
Yeah, it's more.
Pensive?
Damn, I'm just going for thoughtful. So you're going to Bogey Lowenbrow's thing on?
You pretend to be stupid. Got it.
Yes. Oof. No.
Yes. And I really, really, really want to go.
She's going to end up with none of them.
She needs to not end up with a guy and just like work on her relationship with herself and her
Not a
self-esteem.
Katie Lang fan? No.
What the heck
Whoa,
is
this is
that?
a really interesting sculpture.
That looks like the beast from Moana.
Ah.
She likes like pretty guys.
I don't know. All I've ever heard her say is that she'd die before dating a guy that smokes. Class schedule, reading list, date book, concert tickets.
You just give all your sister's shit away to some guy?
Her room is busy.
Not a good sister.
Black panties.
What does that tell us?
She wants to have sex someday, that's what.
That's not what that tells you.
Is it
No.
lingerie or are they undies?
That's not true.
Yeah, like undies in basic colors.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like 90s movie logic.
And it was like granny panty looking. It wasn't even like
That was not lingerie.
Don't they card at the door?
In the 90s, I feel like there was.
Why would you pick up the pool ball? Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he
That
didn't get
stressed
jumped for
me out. I
that.
thought I was about to get hit.
Bianca said that Kat likes pretty guys.
He is pretty.
Are you telling me I'm not a pretty guy?
He's very pretty.
Yeah,
This is a gorgeous.
He's extremely pretty.
Yeah, no. All right, yeah, okay. Thai food, feminist bros, and angry girl music of the indie rock persuasion.
Angry girl music.
So I'm supposed to buy her some noodles and a book and sit around listening to chicks who can't play their instruments, right?
Excuse me? Why do you assume they can't play their instruments?
Assail your ears for one night.
Why do you assume it's going to be bad?
The days in 90s videos and 90s movies where they used to have live bands in the movies, in the shows, like
Yeah.
they used to always have it. Their prom always had some famous band. We would have been friends. I need agua, not water. I need agua.
You're not surrounded by your usual cloud of smoke.
I know it, quit. Apparently they're bad for it.
You think?
They gave them full water bottles?
I was watching you out there before. I've never seen you look so sexy.
You never give up, do you?
Was that a yes?
No.
Well, then was that a no?
No.
I'll see you at 9:30 then.
I'd love to go to this concert.
Should have used the window.
To the wall. To the sweat drips down and falls.
Well, if you must know, a small study group of
And
friends.
the always token black friend.
For just one night, forget that you're completely wretched and be my sister. Please.
Why don't you just pay me? I know I would have said, just pay me. I'll go.
Fine, I'll make an appearance.
So your dad's still gonna let you go after you said a bunch of people are just rubbing up against each other and drinking beer?
Beer?
Yeah, my daughter's been nowhere near this party.
Not all night. Just around the living room for a minute so you can understand the full weight of your decisions.
I am perfectly
Listen to me.
aware.
Every time you even think about kissing a boy, I want
I respect him for trying to really drive home how awful teen pregnancy could be.
no drinking, no drugs, no kissing, no tattoos, no piercings, no ritual animal slaughters of any kind.
What are you doing here?
9:30, right? No, I'm early.
Whatever, I'm driving.
You knocked up your sister.
Guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment on this video if you have ever been to a house party like this, because I think they're all fake. Just saying.
What did I tell you?
This poor guy.
Must be Nigel
He has
with
no
the
clue
braid.
what's up with his house.
Oh my god. I would call the police. This is a hostile takeover.
100%.
Yep.
That's what the police are for. Just saying.
But now he's supposed to be the coolest guy in school.
But his parents are there and they're just not gonna like kick these people out or something? Like, that's crazy.
Not the suit.
I don't think the parents are home.
Who are those
th-
people talking
that's
about brie and cheese?
Well,
I think-
he was having a little get together, and
And
they all
Oh,
decided
oh,
to
oh,
crash
oh.
it because they knew the parents weren't going to be there that
Okay,
They
night.
I
photoshopped his
understand now.
flyer.
I thought those were the parents.
Kiss me.
Kiss him.
They are dressing
Wow.
like it.
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
You guys,
please, take it outside.
Call the cops. Oh my god. Property damage.
911 is a phone number you can
Yes.
call. Fedora.
I'll see you around, okay?
You don't even dress like you got game, bro.
Now are you beginning to realize that he's a complete idiot?
How did you get her to do it? Do what? Act like a human.
Oh.
Hey!
Forgot about this.
Well, there's her Say the Last Dance. That's how she got into Juilliard, guys. If you know, you know.
She never wanted me. She wanted Joey the whole time.
Cameron, do you like the girl?
Yeah?
Yeah, and is she worth all this trouble?
Well, I thought she was, but you know,
Well, she is or she isn't.
Sitting on a swing while drunk is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I feel like vomiting just thinking about it.
Your eyes have a little green in them.
Hey, you got a cute smile. Cute.
Good, yeah.
Hold her hair back, man. Come on, man.
A bunch of us are going to Jerry's. Ready?
Alright.
Stop talking to me. Stop touching me. Go away. Stop.
Yes, please.
Oh man, I can't.
damn, that's a shame. Well,
You want to go?
sure.
Chastity? Hey, you passed.
Girl, don't be with that guy.
Or that friend. Friends don't bail. She sobered up fast.
How does he know where she lives?
He picked her up.
You're not as vile as I thought you were.
It's moments like this that I love this crap, man. Sorry.
You just eat it up.
I do.
Maybe we should do this another time.
You just threw up, girl. I don't want to kiss you. Also, you should be happy that a guy doesn't want to kiss you when you're drunk.
Yeah, but she's also drunk, so maybe she's not processing that.
Yeah, true.
She's also never dated, never liked anybody. So it's kind of like you process this is how it's supposed to be, and you just rejected me.
You never wanted to go sailing with me, did you?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Well, okay, no, not actually.
Well, then that's all you had to say. Have you always been this selfish?
Ooh, boom.
Talk about it.
You know, just because you're beautiful, that doesn't mean that you can treat people like they don't matter. I mean,
He's acting circles around her.
I really
Sorry.
liked you. I learned French for you, and then you.
That doesn't make you entitled to anything.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's
very true. She did kind of lead him on, though. A little bit. With the like, oh yeah, we can go sailing. We can go to this party together.
She never made concrete plans. That's like someone saying,
That's
like,
true.
yeah, let's meet for coffee. You're not entitled to anything from anyone, sir. Go learn some
I do agree with that.
decorum.
Should have went for Spanish then, bro. She didn't ask you to learn French.
And back in the game.
Exactly.
I love him.
And thee 1,000 errors, no. But 'tis my heart that loves what they despise. Who in despite of you is pleased to dope.
Get into it.
I would have been laughing.
Yes, miss, I have an opinion about everything.
Do you want this in iambic pentameter?
You're not gonna fight me on this?
No, I think it's a really good assignment.
You just messing with me, aren't you?
No, I'm really looking forward to writing it.
Get out of my class.
What?
Out, get out.
I love this teacher and I love this relationship. This is the best part of the movie.
When you're so grumpy that when you're sincere, people like just don't believe you.
But it's
Get
just
out.
I can't get enough of you, babe.
Oh my God, she's from Center Stage. It's
No,
Maureen.
because I know you're a fan of Shakespeare.
More than a fan.
If you're a dancer and you haven't seen Center Stage, watch it. Best dance movie.
We're involved.
What do you care? I thought you wanted out.
Yeah, well, I did, but that was until she kissed me.
Where?
In the car.
Bro.
Hey! Can you even imagine? Who the hell would go to that antiquated mating ritual? I would, but I don't have a date.
I'll be honest, Prom was overrated.
I never went to prom.
Things like this hype it up, where you're like, I have to go to prom. Like, it's the pinnacle of high school. And I went and I was like, this is kind of whack. I looked good, though.
That's what matters, the pictures.
Hey there, Cupid.
Hi, Joey.
Go away from me. I will get a restraining order, sir.
Can I help you?
The noise.
Ow!
That looks deep, man.
But there wasn't a tip on that arrow. It wouldn't have stuck in you.
I feel like Julia Stiles is one of the queens of 90s rom-coms, like Molly Ringwald in the 80s.
Excuse me, have you seen The Feminine Mystique? I've lost my copy.
What are you doing here?
You're not as mean as you think you are, you know that?
You're not as badass as you think you are.
Ooh, someone still has her panties in a twist.
Don't for 1 minute think that you had any effect whatsoever on my panties.
Then what did I have an effect on?
Other than my upchuck reflex, nothing.
He never considered himself a bad boy. Everyone else put that on him.
I like that he chose feminine mystique because it does have significance in the scene.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch.
I'm going to tell you right now, that would backfire on him 1,000,000%.
Oh, 100%.
I have limits. I will reject you point blank in public.
Oh, damn! That's something.
I need you, baby.
I love you, baby. And if it's running right, I need you, baby. To walk a lonely night, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby.
Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. I love this song.
Spanking the police officers.
Baby,
Choice.
let me love you.
Sciatica? What just happened?
He got hit by the arrow.
Yep.
Oh.
You look pretty nervous. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Dude, what?
Your eyes are all bloodshot. Yes, sir.
On drugs?
You've got pot, don't you?
What kind of smoker are you?
That was like several ounces. That's
you just
crazy.
Hand it over?
Bro.
You gotta be like, no, get a warrant.
There's so much wrong with what I just saw. That man is going to smoke that ish for real. That was dealer's level pot, especially in the 90s. I think that's a federal offense.
Sir, I have some ideas on how we can improve the girls' soccer team.
Great. Let's talk about it later.
Sweetheart, does this seem like the appropriate time? Oh, she's coming in here to talk to him. Never mind.
We have a really big game with Hillcrest High.
Your bicep is huge. Oh my God, the other one's even bigger.
No. Let's not do
Not that
that.
I'm thinking about your package.
Why are we talking about his package?
Think about it. They're looking left,
Oh,
and we're running right.
The teacher's
Bang, we
face.
score.
Stop touching your professors. Like, what is happening right now?
Look like.
Like this.
I hope you were wearing a bra.
Now that you've seen the plan, I'm gonna go.
Someone call a guidance counselor immediately, please.
Yes, this teen is in crisis.
Please.
I don't love love like that, bro.
May these people never find me.
May
I don't think I'd do all that just to get some guy out of detention.
Detention is 45 minutes, bro.
We
It
can
could
wait until after. Exactly.
So you're disappointed from the start, and then you're covered, right?
Something like that.
Then you screwed up.
How?
You never disappointed me.
I hate lines like that. Would have got me. Yeah. I still have not done that yet because I heard it hurts.
Paintballing hurts. Water balloons?
Oh, that's
Water,
what this
this
is?
I would enjoy. The paintball with the gun feels like war to me. That stresses me
Yeah.
out.
Do they have this anymore? Where is?
I would love this. I went airsofting, which is plastic pellet guns. I got shot by like a 12-year-old and it like broke skin and I was bleeding.
Oh yeah, paintballs can hurt like that. Yeah, for sure.
Then I'm out. I'll do the water balloon color though.
Water balloon fight, I'm down for.
Yes.
100% take me there. That sounds awesome.
Especially if it ends like this.
Especially for a date.
Yeah, you get all your aggression out. This is a really cute date.
Yep. Paddle boats and water balloon paint. I just not a fan of my hair, man. Don't get color in my hair. Like I need.
Yeah,
That's hard
you'd
to
have
come
to do
out.
it on a wash day.
Go to the prom with me.
Is that a request or a command?
Come on, go with me.
She's going to beat the crap out of you, bro.
Why are you pushing this? What's in it for you?
So now I need to have a motive to want to be with you.
You tell me.
You need therapy. You know that? Has anyone ever told you that?
Gaslighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing. There is nothing in it for me.
You're-
Just the pleasure
you're
of
being
your
paid.
company. Okay?
You're being dishonest.
Uh,
Yeah, and you said that you quit smoking.
I love them. This B line. Is this even the B line? Is this like the C line?
This is the C plot, yeah.
Love it. It's not getting enough love. That was the sweetest little thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, they got like a little jacuzzi in the roof.
The upper middle class. She's giving rich.
What's normal? Those damn Dawson's River kids sleeping in each other's beds and whatnot?
Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's River.
And you are not going out and getting jiggy with some boy. I don't care how dope his ride is.
I'm sure this is how I sound to my students nowadays.
Getting jiggy with it.
I'm sure I sound exactly like that.
This is the true story. The real world.
Of 7 Strangers. Oh, I love that show.
Joey never told you that we went out, did he? Yeah, okay. In 9th for a month.
Ew.
So you went after one sister and now he's going after the other?
Because he was like such a babe.
But you hate Joey.
Now I do.
So what happened? Please tell me you're joking.
Just once. Right after Mom left. Everyone was doing it, so I did it. Afterwards, I told him I didn't want to anymore because I wasn't ready. And he got pissed and he dumped me. After that, I swore I would never do anything just because everyone else was doing it. And I haven't since. I warned him that if he told anyone, the cheerleading squad would find out how tiny his dick is.
Oh, shit.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to let you make up your own mind about him.
Not with Joey.
No, you should warn your sisters and your female friends about skeezy guys.
So why are you going to the prom though? Joey's no good.
Well, she wants to go with Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a senior?
Yeah, I don't know how the school works with prom.
Yeah, I'm confused. Because they're all going to be at prom, but I'm like, it's only for seniors and their dates.
What's that?
A prom dress?
No, it's not. Go back up and change. Go back upstairs right now and change.
What is this
That top
atrocity?
is very poorly fitted.
Hi.
Wow. I am.
Yeah, we're all speechless.
Up.
Yeah.
Turn. Explain.
What is that?
I don't know. It's like a weird crop top with a tutu.
I know every cop in town, bucko. This is not good.
Their prom.
I'll have a live band at prom.
Yeah, that's a fancy school.
It's richer than most. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We did not have
I mean,
this.
it's a castle, basically.
We had a small, I had 1,200 people in my graduating class. But
Probably a public school in a super high wealthy neighborhood. That could also work.
That's
this
true.
is not at the school. You have prom at a ballroom? Come on now, girl.
yeah,
Let's
you have it
go.
off site. Yeah, you have it off site. But this is huge.
What kind of bake sales do we need to do to afford this place?
Not the bake sale.
This is like a
I'm really
concert
sorry that I
hall.
questioned your
Yeah,
guts.
this is like the Beacon Theater in Manhattan.
Yeah.
You're forgiven.
I'm so mad he
You're the one who's
gaslit her into
lying.
apologizing. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Being toxic
going
as heck
take
with your
your
cigarette. Little bum.
And he came late.
I'm Mr. Stratford. I'm Joey.
An even bigger bum.
I love how you just assume that she's going with you.
Facts. Slam that door on him.
Turn on the sprinklers.
God, that outfit is bad.
Oh my god.
William! He asked me to meet him here.
He even bought her the dress. I just want to let you guys know. That is so sweet.
Yeah.
He got her the dress and she wore it. I'm not wearing that.
That looks like the $10 wig that you shake and bake out the packet, then she just put it on like a half wig. That's what that looks like. Do we need to make eye contact as we clap?
Hey, he rich.
They said he was trailer trash, so I don't know where that money came from. Maybe he spent it from the rich guy.
Yeah, I made all this money from lying to you.
To be fair, though, he did know the bartender, so he must have known the club.
You gotta be cool to be kind in the right measure. Cool to be kind to the
What in the pit? What was that?
I want to know who these musicians are.
Did you say you have to be cruel to be kind?
You have to be cruel to be kind.
I think that's the theme of the movie. You can just be kind.
Oh, I know you didn't think you were the only sophomore at the prom. Joey just picked me up.
Oh, she's
Why are you guys bitchy to each other now?
And just so you know,
Yeah, over a
Joey
dude.
only left you for one reason. He even had a bet going with his friends.
Who's crap?
He's gonna nail you tonight.
So why didn't you warn me?
Gabby.
What's Bianca doing here with that cheese stick? I didn't pay you to take that cat so that some little punk could snake me with Bianca.
You should have told her the truth.
You had a chance to come clean.
That's all she did? That was good. He would have got one to the face.
Right.
The ship hath hit the fan.
Isn't that her best friend? Shouldn't she go after her friend?
Now you're gonna pay. You and that little bitch.
All right, that's enough, okay? You crossed the line.
Oh, come on, get up, you little punk. Oh!
Yes, queen.
Bianca, I'm sure you know it's
Now kick him in the balls.
That's for making my day bleed. That's for my sister. And that's for me.
Okay. You redeemed yourself.
Queen.
Maybe she's just wearing the top backwards.
Someone give her a crown. Yes,
It's ugly.
ma'am. Yes,
There's no clean
yes,
in that.
boy.
This is so New York behavior right now.
I knew this was a setup.
Kat, it wasn't like that, okay?
Really, what was it like? A down payment now and then
Touch
a bonus
me?
for sleeping with me?
No, I didn't care about the money, okay? I cared about you.
Well, you still took it.
You are so not.
All right, you give me the money you earned, and then we'll call it even. No.
I know you didn't just do that.
No.
I know you didn't just do that.
That's
The musical thing here is unnecessary. We didn't need it.
She needs to do one more punch.
We
one more
felt
punch.
the emotions without that.
Yes.
That's typical 90s factor there.
Yeah, just being a little overscored.
I don't know if I ever thanked you for going last night, but it really meant a lot to me.
I'm glad.
Did you know that your boyfriend paid to have a guy take me out? Did you know your
Do you know
boyfriend did
that
that?
for this guy your underwear?
Yeah. Gave you all of my schedule and interests so that you can
You can
manipulate
have a
me?
stalker, and now you're dating your stalker. Thanks, sis. Shoulder punch.
She's meeting some bikers. Big ones. Full of sperm.
Funny.
Full of sperm.
So tell me about this dance. Was it hopping?
Dude, even you are not old enough to say that.
Bianca still lets me play a few innings. You've had me on the bench for years. When you go to Sarah Lawrence,
I
I'm
do
going to
that.
be able to watch the game.
When I go?
I need to understand why they picked Sarah Lawrence as the college. I'm impressed by that.
Lose the glasses. All right. Anyone brave enough to read theirs aloud?
I will.
Lord, here we go.
I feel like she's in the wrong class.
I hate the way you talk to me and the way you cut your hair.
I hate the way that you talk. I
drive
hate the
my
way that you
car.
talk.
I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme. I hate it. I hate the way you're always right. I hate it when you lie. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around and the fact that you didn't call. But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
Love, man. Makes me want to cry.
Remember when people had imperfect teeth in Hollywood?
When they were imperfectly perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
It made it so
And
much
people-
more realistic.
People didn't have like these horrid looking
You can't just
veneers.
find the guitar every time you screw up, you know.
Yeah, I know. But then, you know, there's always drums and bass and maybe even one day a tambourine.
That was cute.
And don't just that you can.
You want me. I need you. I love you today.
Whoa. There's a fight going on.
And
What
then
is
people-
this school? Look at this. This is a
I
castle.
bet this is part of a university. It looks like a university
Yeah.
from The Sims.
They got the band on the roof.
There's a band on the roof?
They had to be like airlifted up there.
What kind of Stranger Things?
They didn't
Are
have
we
drones
supposed to
back
know who
then.
these people are? Are they very popular? Like, what is the skinny?
Well, we
It said
gotta.
something
We'll
in the
look it up.
trailer, but I have no clue.
How did they get the shot though?
They used a helicopter or a crane.
Oh, well,
Probably a helicopter, though.
but it's like,
I'm assuming.
yeah, but
With like a long lens.
fair. All right, hold on.
I don't think they had drones then in '99. So
They did not have drones. It would be a
yeah,
helicopter. Final thoughts.
loved it. I love crap like this. So I don't know how else to put it. Like, I'm a sucker for a really good love story where it's like super sweet and super serene and unrealistic. But why can't it be realistic? Except the buying and betting on people, like I don't do that. This would not get very far with me, maybe as a person. But me and Julia Stiles, we would have been best friends, besties. That's just my first overall. Listen to you guys, and we can go back as actors and kind of review the movie from there. But that was my first time I've seen it. So
I was shocked that you hadn't seen it before because it's like such a
Mhm.
staple of rom-coms. But yeah, I agree. It's a fun movie. You do have to like put aside certain moral things with this movie.
some things did not age well.
Because yeah, there's certain things that didn't age well. But I try to put that aside when I'm trying to enjoy movies from that era.
I think for me, I've never been a super duper rom-com-y person. It's not my favorite genre of film, so I have a love-hate relationship with them, I'll say. In terms of acting, I think it was well acted. It's always fun to look at movies that are shot on location. I feel like that doesn't happen as much anymore. I feel like it's probably more expensive to shoot on location versus a soundstage nowadays. And so that was really fun. It was also fun to look at this through the lens of this movie actually got released in theaters, obviously. If it were made today, I don't think it would be.
No.
If it were made today, it would be very much an indie film with indie artists. It wouldn't have the names that were attached to it at the time. So that's really cool to kind of see and compare and think about how things have changed over time. I don't really remember much of the Taming of the Shrew. It was never one of my favorite plays by Shakespeare, but this was, a bit of nonsensical fun, and yeah,
it's like a nice modern ode love letter to Shakespeare. And there's I think that was very popular in this time period because there's another movie called Get Over It with Kirsten Dunst, Mila Kunis, Cisco, and it is Midsummer Night's Dream. Hilarious film. Very, very like.
There's also the one with Leonardo DiCaprio. I think that's from the 90s
Yes.
too, right?
And
Yeah,
Juliet.
that was Romeo and Juliet, where all the like swords were guns instead.
Mhm.
Something,
Very
yeah.
interesting.
Modern adaptations were popular back then of Shakespeare.
Well
And now we
acted.
have Bridgerton. So
Well acted.
Um,
I too would like to see more on set, on location things. I wonder too if it's maybe because it's easier to reshoot on a soundstage than it is to finish wrapping, then have to try to get back to
I
that
think it's
location.
also less expensive because if you're shooting on location, you have to pay for the locations. You also have to pay for permits and safety officers on the set and things. People definitely, like TV shows and things, will still shoot partially on location. Like I've done work on location before, but most of the show, like if you think of something like, okay, let's say Breaking Bad. Maybe for the pilot episode, the house they shot in was a real house, but then they would make that on a sound stage because it's more cost effective to have the rooms on a sound stage and be able to use them whenever you want. I don't know if that's true of Breaking Bad. I'm just thinking of a show that has like a consistent, or like their RV, probably a sound stage just for the
Charmed
consistency's sake. I don't
Charmed
know.
is the same way. Charmed had the house is like the house you can actually see, right? It's an actual house on the outside, but the inside is a soundstage. They
Soundstage.
film in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes there's space constraints with
That's a big
like,
one too.
internal
Cameras
shoots.
have gotten smaller, but they're still like if you want to do tracking shots, dolly shots, it's still like crazy work. So,
Yeah. And then the lighting.
And you made a point too. This movie would not be released in theaters now. It had been on a streaming platform and I think underrated. I'm sure there's plenty. I think the last movie that I watched that reminds me of this is oh my God, I just had it with Mae West, Duff. I don't know if you've seen Duff. Designated Ugly Fat Friend. Uh,
That's a name.
It's a name. Very reminds me similarly and how that was shot. The school, it looked like it was set on shot on set, like on location. So it kind of reminded me of that. But that was the last movie I feel like I've seen since then. Everything else, you know, I don't see movies like this being made anymore. Which is kind of sad
I
actually.
think
'Cause
Duck was a book at one point. I feel like I
I
remember
think it was
seeing someone
I
read
think
it.
it was a book
And
that
I
they
never
made.
knew what it stood for. I was just like, I guess this is about Hillary Duff. Turns out I was wrong. That's fine.
I enjoyed that movie too, but I'm a sucker for things like this. So
Going back to the Taming of the Shrew, I remember reading it in like 7th grade. And I hated that play because it felt like the plot of it was taking this kind of rude, but like ultimately pretty independent woman, Katerina, who just like doesn't want to get married. And she is married off to this guy who then spends the most of the play just like breaking her down and kind of verbally
great.
abusing her and then turning her into like this submissive wife. And it's supposed to be like a happy ending. And so
Right.
I actually talked to my teacher in 7th grade and I was like, why are we reading this? This is like shitty. And she was like, oh, you should like write a letter to the school boards, like advocating for the removal of this book. And I was like, why do I got to do that? Like,
I'm like, let's calm down.
You should just not be like. There's so many other Shakespeare plays
Shakespearean plays. Yep.
that are not like this. So
Macbeth is one of my personal favorites. So
yeah,
which I don't know if I've seen a Macbeth version in high
Oh,
school.
okay.
I think I would like to see a modern day take on Macbeth high school version. Out, damn spot.
Okay, I don't know how we do the murder, but
Me neither. But it'd be very interesting to see how someone would do that.
I think high schoolers are aware that murder happens. I think it's
well,
if
no,
you're
like
doing
how you would
kindergarten,
adapt. Like there's like royalty, and there's
The
someone
jock
commits
and his like
regicide, and
Oh,
yeah, that's true.
sorry.
Like
I
how
misunderstood
you
what you said.
would
I was
adapt.
thinking of staging a Shakespeare. I thought you were talking about staging it at a high school. You meant
No,
like putting it in
How
a
you
high
would
school to
adapt.
film.
Yeah,
Okay, my
yeah,
bad.
as a in the
Like
context.
10 Things I Hate About You.
That's where my comment came from. That's my bad.
No worries.
10 Things I Hate About You, Macbeth style.
But
Yeah.
I'm glad with this movie that they kind of changed it to make it so that the two girls kind of learned different lessons where Kate kind of was able to embrace a bit more vulnerability because sometimes that like tough exterior is sometimes just like a fear of vulnerability and it's a fear of opening up. I don't like that she had to open up to a guy that's lying to her. That was not great, but it is
It
good
was
to
the
learn to be vulnerable.
only way for her to tame her outside exterior.
Right.
Because she was lying to the people too, in a sense, because she's like wearing this mask, right? Like she's really not as shrewd as she's trying to put herself off as. So I mean, she's lying to herself, and then you have this other guy that's like I don't know, kind of like throwing it back at her to realize it's okay to be you. I just don't like how he did it. He's hot though.
Okay. One does not
Yeah,
have
let's
anything
just
to do with
One
the
does not
other.
correlate to the
let's
other.
just
guy.
forgive
No.
all of the crimes because it's Heath Ledger.
Only Heath Ledger.
Oh God.
One does not correlate with the other, and lying is not okay.
Yeah, I
that
don't
was
like that
just a
he was
joke.
telling her to be herself when he's not being himself. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then the other girl learns that she, needs to actually toughen up a bit and like she can't just like be this performative feminine person that is just like,
Everyone's
oh, I'm
performing.
soft and like I'm dumb and it's just not. You can't do
Everyone's
that either.
Everyone's performing. I do feel bad that not bad, but like I'm a little upset. Gabrielle Union learned nothing. And she
Her
had
character, you know what? Her character, I have this to say, make your money, Gabrielle Union, because you weren't in that movie for much, but you're really doing it up now. And so there are no small parts in theater, only small actors.
She's only been in small parts until she landed Bring It On, and then boom after that. She was in She's All That too, playing a nicer version though. Yeah, that was 10 things I hate about you from our little 50 greatest top movie scratch off cards. That was very exciting. Hope we get to scratch another one off and
let us
watch.
know how you liked us doing a movie, or if you prefer TV shows or dramas or comedies. If you have any suggestions, please drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you get notified when we post. Little ding ding, little bell bell. And yeah, I'm Kama LA.
I'm Anu.
I'm Rennie.
And this was the Actors Edit. Bye.
Bye.